So we've done it for Rocket Lab, but let's do it for Redwire Space. Let's talk. How many shares of Redwire Space would you need at 3 different scenarios to get to $1 million? Guys, today's going to be an interesting one. We're talking about a smaller market cap than our usual ones. Redwire Space has a market cap of 800 million. If we compare that to the likes of Rocket Lab at 8 billion, there's a lot of room for growth. So what we're going to do today, I have a bit of a presentation, and we're going to break down the market cap. We're then going to do it with the multiplier for the stock price, and we'll see how many shares of Redwire Space are needed with 3 different scenarios. Guys, this probably has never been done before on YouTube for Redwire Space, so make sure to bang that subscribe button. And what I'll do, I'll drop a few more videos on these $1 million stocks at the end of the video. But without further ado, let's get into the presentation. So if you've seen my Rocket Lab video, you'll know this is just a guide on how many shares you'd need to get to $1 million. By no way is this financial advice, and we also have to consider you need to take dilution into account. This does not take dilution into account, so it's a lot more simplified. But let's get right to it. So with Redwire, how many shares would be needed for $1 million at 3 different scenarios? These are going to be 5x, 10x, and 20x. So Redwire Space current market cap is 802.48 million. And you're going to want to get a notepad and take this down, so you can make your own calculations on all different multipliers. So Redwire's share price currently is $12.06. For $1 million today, you'd need 1 million divided by 12.06, which is the stock price, and that'll give you 82,919. Now, I wouldn't say much of our community has this much Redwire, but please let me know if you're anywhere close to this. I by no means am. But let's get into the actual scenarios. So I'm going to reiterate, it's 82,919 shares would be needed to have $1 million today. So looking at the 5x scenario, we can say the current market cap is 802.48. We're going to multiply that by 5, and that'll give you a 4 billion market cap. Now guys, this is still half the size of Rocket Lab's current market cap amid this pullback. So at a buy 5 share price, we're going to go 12.06, and we're going to times that by 5, and that'll give you $60.30 target share price. For $1 million, you'd need 1 million divided by 60.30, and that'll give you 16,584. See how it gets a lot more achievable. So it's 16,584 shares needed for $1 million at a 5x. So jumping across to the 10x scenario, the current market cap is 802.48 million. If we times that by 10, it's easy enough to do, is 8.248 billion. A 10x on the share price would give you 120.60. And then if we do our $1 million calculation, we'll divide it by 120.60, and that'll give you 8,292 shares. Now we can see how achievable this can get. We'll get into the 20x, and if you like this sort of video, make sure to hit that like button, because it'll help us be shared around to more Redwire investors. So 8,292 shares are needed to have $1 million at a 10x. So then Redwire at a 20x would be, the current market cap is 802.48 million. If we times that by 20, we get a nice 16.05 billion. And I do think that is a nice target over the next 5 to 10 years. If you don't agree with me and you think it could be more, please let me know. And you might think I am out of this world projecting this sort of market cap. So make sure to let me know with that also. So a buy 20 share price is 12.06, and we times that by 20, which gives us a $241 $1.20 share price. Now, for any of you new guys, this sounds expensive, but it's the market cap you need to keep an eye on. We're not on about share price. Share price does not matter. We're looking at the market caps. For $1 million, we go 1 million and we divide that by 241.20. That'll give us 4,146. 4,146 shares would be needed to have $1 million, and that's at a 20x. But guys, do let me know, what is your target share price? And if it's higher than this, I'm willing to add this to the equation. So let's get back to the studio to discuss this a little bit more. A 16 billion market cap is by no means unachievable for a company like Redwire Space. The recent acquisition of Edge Autonomy, who's valued at around 950 million, at the moment it just feels like a bit of a steal for me to be acquiring Redwire at such a low price. But I could be completely wrong, so don't be jumping in just because I have. And I'm going to drop a playlist on $1 million stocks, so make sure to check that out here.